Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a little something that I've been doing for quite a while now, and that is grooming my own eyebrows. I've been doing this probably for the past four years, pretty much since my son was born, because one day I went to the salon and they butchered my eyebrows. I got really upset because, as we all know, eyebrows is what shapes our face, right? So I started doing more research and to see how I can possibly do my own eyebrows. So what I did is I let them grow out, went to somebody who I thought would have been able to go ahead and shape my eyebrows for me. I love the way she did it, and ever since then I haven't messed around with the shape, as you can tell, but if I zoom you in, you're gonna see all the hairs that are around it. So this is what I've been doing at home. I've been using Veet. I've read a lot of reviews on this, and a lot of people have said how it makes your skin probably break out, or they're sensitive to it. When I first tried this out, I did try a little patch out on my face to see how it would react. And I did test it out every 30 seconds. What I did was I tested it out and I timed it every 30 to see how long before I started feeling it burn. Not burn, but essentially like a slight tingle. Once I felt that, I took it off and I left that patch alone for a while, and then I would go back and check on it. And ever since then, it hasn't affected me. What I do suggest before you try my method is you test it out on yourself. I like to use this on my legs as well, so I wasn't gonna buy two different creams. I am the queen of making one product be a multi-use for me, so that's what I'm gonna try to do today to show you guys, because it's time for my eyebrows to be done. So I figured why not vlog it and show the rest of you. What you're gonna need is a eyebrow pencil. You're gonna need a pencil sharpener and a couple of Q-tips as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys zoomed in to show you what I like to do. Okay, so I brought you pretty much close enough that you could see my sole at this point. As you can tell, you can start seeing my hairs grow around it. This is what I'm gonna start doing. I grab a spoolie, any spoolie, and comb your hair going up, okay? And then just keep the spoolie around because we are going to be using it throughout this process. And then what I like to do is grab my pencil, and if it's not already sharpened, just sharpen it up. You want this to be as thin as you can have it so you can get a precise stencil. I would use this black pencil liner to go ahead and start stenciling out my eyebrow. I do like to use a black one. The last time I used a light colored one or my normal eyebrow pencil, I went too thin and I didn't like that. So I like to keep it black just so I can really see where I have to go ahead and put the hair removal in. So what I like to do is pretty much start stenciling out. I want my eyebrow shape to look like. And if you make a mistake and you don't like the way you're stenciling out, by all means start over again. Because even though you're working with a close mirror, try to also look at a mirror from afar to see if that's something you would like. Another thing I like to do is to raise my eyebrow to make sure I'm getting the right arch. If I'm doing the arch, obviously I don't want the arch to be over here, and then when I do this, my arch is somewhere over here. So I do like to go ahead and see where my natural arch is at. So I feel pretty comfortable with what I have going on. I'm gonna do the same for the other eyebrow. Okay, now you have your eyebrows looking like this. Like I said, it's a process. You're gonna look crazy at first, but I do like the way I had to go ahead and extend this tail out a little bit. Again, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So what I'm gonna start doing next is I'm gonna grab my Veet, okay? I'm gonna place a little bit on the back of my hand, okay? And then I'm gonna grab a Q-tip. So essentially what I'm gonna do is tap. And I found this method to be most effective, especially if I wanted the product to be loaded up on here on my eyebrow. You don't have to work quickly, especially since you're trying to get a hang of it. But again, this is hair removal, so you gotta try to go ahead and work as efficient as you can. If you have baby hairs like I do, just go ahead and try to like slick them back a little bit. You don't want to mess with that because you want these to look natural. Also, be careful, don't get any of this in your eye. I try not to go anywhere like lower than this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for my other eyebrow. As I'm working on this one, I thought of something really quick. If you get some, for example, where your stencil is at and you don't want it there, grab the clean side of your Q-tip and try to go ahead and brush it off fairly quick. And I try to have it lined up as much as I can. Like I said, tap motions. You're not supposed to be rubbing this product in. This is not lotion. This is not supposed to soak into your skin. It's just supposed to go ahead and like go deep enough to remove the hair. Okay, we are going to look like this now. I'm gonna let this sit here for about, I wanna say about 4.5 minutes. Like I said, it's once it starts I don't wanna feel the burn, right? Your skin will burn off if you leave it longer than you're supposed to. It will not be good for you. So once you start, I leave mine on for about 4.5 minutes. Once you start feeling yours tingle, go take it off right away. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab a warm washcloth and wipe it off as quickly as I can. Remember, start with the one that you started with. That way it doesn't burn this side off completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and let 4.5 minutes pass by. I'm gonna go wash this off and then I'll be right back. I do wanna mention really quickly, if you have any leftover product of the hair removal on your hand, wipe it off as soon as you can as well. Go wash your hands. Like I said, it is a hair removal, so essentially it could also take off the hair on your hand. So if you don't want that to happen, remember, take it off. Okay, so I grabbed a warm washcloth, just ran it under my sink and wiped off the hair removal, and this is what we're left with. So the next thing that you're gonna do is check and see in a magnifying glass to see if there's any hairs that are stray. You're just gonna grab them and pick them away. Any fine tuning that you need to do to your eyebrows or any hairs that the cream might have missed. This time around, I don't have too many hairs where I need to fine tune it. So what I'm gonna do now is grab a makeup wipe and take off the black eyeliner. This is what your eyebrows will look like after. This is what my eyebrows look like after, I should say. And I think they came out pretty good, and now my eyebrows look clean and fresh. What I like to do next is grab some toner. The toner that I use is the Lancome Tonique Comfort. I just grab a little bit of this, or aloe, just because it is gonna, just like after you get your eyebrows done, you just want something to soothe it and to moisturize that area. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can tell now, it's a lot cleaner. I didn't trim them. I usually don't like to trim my eyebrows because my hair, when I'm doing that process, my hairs usually comes off with it too. So if I brush up, you'll see a little bit, but not too much. But I do like that feathered look of an eyebrow, especially on days that I'm not wearing makeup. I want my eyebrows to look fuller. This brow is never gonna look the same because, funny story behind that, and if my cousin's watching this, one day we decided to shave our face, and I decided to put on shaving cream all over my face. What I then did was grab a razor and shaved my entire half of my eyebrow off. Don't ask me why we did this, but we did it. But it never grew back the same, but nothing a little eyebrow pencil can't help or fix, right? My thoughts on this process. Again, this is something that you guys should test out for yourself. If you have sensitive skin, try out a patch anywhere on your face or anywhere on your body and do it in 30-second increments. It does say on the label that it's not intended for the face. I have used this for the past 4 years and I can vouch to say that this has worked for me every single time. And when I do that this way, it also lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm doing this about once every 2 to 3 weeks. I have gone longer, it depends. Sometimes I mess up my own eyebrows and I'm waiting for them to grow out again, and then I just reshape them myself until the way I want them to look like. You know, I hope you guys can probably try this method and let me know what you guys think. So this is a tried and true method for me with the tools that I have already as in my makeup kit. Again, I hope you guys like this video, and if you have time, subscribe, comment, and share. Again, thank you guys for watching.